operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusia hacked. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls, so you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusia will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting the pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. Trust I can count on all of you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece.
Strider 1, return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Star 6, I'm in position. Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. No, it's real funny.
All my targets back. Time to punch through.
Bandit acquired. Attack hit. Target is still alive.
Missile.
Right.
Caution, enemy has a lock.
Disadvantage. Attack completed.
Strider 1, men below you are to secure the Silver Bridge, but they can't break enemy lines. We have aircraft in addition to you, but our numbers are less than ideal.
Straight to the sky. Too bad for those guys.
Get away from that missile!
Mark 2.
Missile.
Strider 1, you're taking fire.
This one's mine. Attacking.
Missile.
Careful.
Missile.
The ruins of sunken ships make these waters shallow. Careful. You can turn the battle against us in a heartbeat.
Missile.
Target acquired.
Strider 3, Fox 2. Behind my target.
Stall warning.
Getting a block. Breaking.
We need more air support. We can't hold the bridge much longer without it.
In position behind Bandit.
Strider 1, firing railgun.
Call reinforcement! Damn it! Should have known it sooner!
Say goodbye. Strider 1, hostile gunning for you.
Missile.
We dodged it.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
Enemy right there! We have to retreat! Missile inbound! Evade!
Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading for 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other one.
Roger. Our job just got that much harder.
Okay, Trigger. The park is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
I'll show you all how it's done.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 3 launching missile.
Missile.
This is School 6.
Missile.
I'm hurt, but still fine.
Strider 1, missile away.
We can't let the enemy take this position. Kill them all! I spotted it. Time to shoot that bastard out of the sky. Drop these guys before somebody lights a fire under our asses.
Missile away. Bon voyage.
Missile.
Pay attention. Wait.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy has a lock.
Star warning.
The enemy numbers are staggering.
I have to stop it. I don't like the look of things. They're relentless.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Chaffin flares deployed.
Roger. The park will be secured. Use the big shot to clear the way.
I know the feeling.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Missile.
HQ, we're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support. Hold your ground.
Strider 1, railgun fired.
Missile.
Say goodbye. Strider 1, hostile has a lock.
Missile.
Now! Support team, take the fire!
Taking the attack. Friendly aircraft lost. Keep an eye on your rear.
Strider 1, missile launched. No special weaponry remaining. Missile did not connect.
Missile.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Missile.
Strider 1, bandit on your tail.
Missile.
Attack missed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
You're out of Chaffin flares. The comms are full of requests for help from friendlies. Our occupation of Frabanti could be in jeopardy now.
This is the start. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
Missile.
We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Missile.
Copy.
Missile.
Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down, then move on to the next.
Alert. Caution. Caution. Alert. Caution. Alert. Caution. Alert.
Maintain course to return for resupply.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is control.
5 minutes remaining.
Missile closing. Braking.
Pull up. Caution, caution.
Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Friendly down!
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Standard acquired. Lock on.
Missile.
H2, powerful AA defense system in the AO. Coordinates Tango 28, Lima 39. There's an AA. No, a T-Wing, protecting the defense.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Incoming. Break. That's no good. Gotta eject.
Missile.
Our allies aren't advancing as we hoped. This isn't good. Trigger!
Hit the areas where the enemy forces are thickest. 3 minutes remaining. Strider 1, bandit splashed. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan.
Gotcha, pal.
The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that.
Man, don't chase us.
Nickel. Nickel. Zero.
You're right.
Nickel.
New bogeys. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
It's Mr. X.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. Ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The two leaders are at different levels, but don't underestimate the rest of them either.
Nickel.
Mission Group confirmed. What do you mean? It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst. Dodge that missile.
Nickel.
Damn, those Laggies fly like champions.
Good ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Fox 2.
You got a radar lock on you. Spider 1, missile inbound. What's this guy eating? Why like that?
Enemy has water main.
Looks like they're on our tail.
Locked on.
Missile away.
Cyclops 3, we've been hit. We gotta eject.
Took him out one by one. Cyclops 3 has bailed out safe. Don't worry. He's gonna make it.
You sure he's human?
Listen, Trigger. Real talk. We keep this hiding you. Someone's not going home. I'll act as a loner. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X.
What?
All right, he grabbed the bait. Time to take him for a ride. Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Waiting for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger. Love it. Which will let you have it.
Enough with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it.
Oh, Cam, that's sweet. I never knew you cared. You're all grown up. I'll even let the wisecrack slide.
Hey, I'm being serious here.
Target is hit.
Nice. Fine. Give him one more.
Strider 1, missile away. Target was not struck.
You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. He wasn't a bad pilot.
Wiseman, missile closing.
I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops 1 is down.
Eject already, Wiseman.
I'm sorry, Count.
Plane exploded. Wiseman, stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you've got the lead. Wiseman! Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. Duty is yours. That's impossible. Do it. Ah, damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Wilco count.
Now I see why he's the king of the skies. Trigger's our only hope. Enemy on your back.
Fox 2. Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
Fox 2.
All we can do is rely on our best pilot now.
Shit, this guy's too tough.
dispatch the last escort.
We need to be extra careful if we want to split up the 2 meters. Checked. Well, you can still talk.
Missile hit!
Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can. My radar suddenly turned off.
What is it? Respond.
My data won't update.
How does
Damn it.
count?
What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Look in the sky. Towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No. Maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Farbanti's now under OCN control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them.